So the product that's giving us this level of excitement is a product called Fuel Factor X, and it's an advanced fuel treatment that helps to save money on gas, helps you to drive further and also protects the planet. So there are 4 value propositions that this product brings to the market, that this product brings to the Nigerian consumer. But before I go into that discussion, first I want to talk about the history of the product. I think J Mama alluded to the fact that this is not a new product, that she had encountered it, some years back. But we have the privilege of this coming back. And I was having a conversation earlier today, and somebody talked about Zoom and the fact that Zoom was not a new service. Okay, so we talk about software as a service. Zoom had been in existence for a number of years. Okay, as far back as 2018, we're already using Zoom. 2019. In fact, I think it had been on, since 2015 or so. But it was in 2020 when the timing, because of the changes around the world, everybody was shut within their homes. Zoom became a billion-dollar company. I'm trying to emphasize the importance of timing and seasons. Zoom became a billion-dollar company because it now became what everybody needed to be able to continue to connect, right? So this product is actually not a new product. It has a 30-year history with large industrial and mining corporations, manufacturing companies, construction companies, and they were basically using it as a product to help to manage their maintenance costs. You see, these are companies whose equipment, run into millions of dollars. And if there's any downtime can be very expensive. So imagine that on an oil rig or, maybe offshore, you have some equipment and it develops a fault. So they were basically using this product, okay, in all their combustion engines, to ensure that those things were operating smoothly because of the huge costs involved in downtime, as well as prolong their, the lifespan of their engines. So it was only available in these sizes that you see on the screen. The smallest was the 1 gallon keg. It was available in 5 gallons and available in 55 gallons. This was only how it was available. The 1 gallon keg, what we call a 4-liter keg here in Nigeria, So I'm just curious, can you guys just please drop in the chat where you are connecting from? Let's have an idea of where you're reaching us from. Earlier in the day, we had people connect from Uganda. So let's just have a feel of where our audience is reaching us tonight. Now, I was saying that the smallest keg, the 1 gallon keg, in Naira value cost about ₦1 million, right? That 5 gallon keg that you see costs about 5 million naira, and the drum costs at $22,000 US. So we're talking about something like 15 million naira. So obviously this was not accessible to the everyday consumer. It was in 2009, after the global recession, the price of gas went up, that this was now repackaged into smaller units for the everyday retail consumer and small business, right? And so that's how come we now have access to this product. But we've had the good fortune now of this product coming to Nigeria at this time. And this is why we're excited. So with regard to documentation, these 2 faces that you see, they're actually scientists who were Nobel Prize winners. And they were actually awarded a Nobel Prize for their work in pioneering organometallic chemistry. That's the science behind our product. Okay, so it's a Nobel Prize winning science that you're encountering tonight. If you're a technical person that likes to look at details and understand science and all of that, we've got technical information that you could request that you could take your time to digest. All that is available. But our product is really based on science. People say it works like magic, but it's actually not magic, it's science. 2 days ago, we got a feedback from somebody who traveled for Salah, right? Ilorin to Ibadan. And he said his car, normally, if he made that trip, his car would go from full tank to half tank. And he recorded his dashboard, and he was showing that just a quarter of the tank was used for that trip. And he was saying, this is magic, but it's really not magic, it's science. And I'll explain some of the details in a bit. And the first one is that this product will help to prolong your engine life and reduce wear. on your engine. So I already explained that was the reason why the big corporations were using this product, but one of the benefits also happens to be that these products will increase your fuel economy. That's the reason why Nigerians will be interested or are interested. But, prolonging your engine life is as important as, enjoying fuel economy, because most people in Nigeria and this part of the world, okay, when we buy a car, most people are not buying a brand new car. Usually it will be a car that already has 100,000 miles, 120,000 miles on it. So if you can have something that you can put in your engine that will prolong the fuel economy, that's something that is worth putting money on. Right? So the third value proposition is that this product will reduce harmful emissions. And finally, it improves your vehicle performance and horsepower. So there's a private university that has been using our product. Actually, they've been using it since 2016. And in a report that they did on the performance of the product, one of the things that they noted in that report was their 300 kVA generator that was now over how many years now? It was bought in 2002. So that's a very old generator. But one of the things that they noticed was that the load carrying capacity of the generator, which had gotten weaker and weaker over time, that the load carrying capacity increased. So that's a result of the increase in horsepower that you enjoy when this product is in your engine. So that's one of the things that this product will do. If you drive a car and you put this into your car, you will find that your car is responding to your accelerator, much, much more readily than before, right? I was driving on the highway today and I was just loving the feel. I was loving the sound of my engine. So if you had a noisy engine, your engine will become a lot quieter, so it's something that you just feel happy when this product is in your engine. Besides the fuel economy, your engine is getting exactly what, so just think of nutritional supplements. We say it's a superfood for your engine. Now, what are the ingredients in the product? The first one is called the organometallic compound. Now, this is really what's responsible for the fuel economy. The organometallic compound is basically a burn rate modifier that ignites your fuel, making sure it burns at a lower temperature. And so it gives it a slower burn and a more complete burn, meaning that your fuel is used more efficiently. One of the challenges that happens, with a lot of vehicles is that fuel is not being efficiently utilized, meaning that fuel is supposed to be converted into electrical power to drive the car, okay? But if a lot of that fuel is not successfully converted into power to drive the car, what happens is there's a lot of waste. So the carbon residue, the soot, the exhaust, the varnish, that sticky thing that you find in your engine, all those are a result of incomplete combustion. Okay, so when you have this product in your engine, you will find that your engine is more efficient. So that's what the organometallic compound does. The product also contains lubricants that will reduce friction from your pistons, your pumps, injectors, and so this would ultimately reduce the wear and tear happening on your engine. With engines, it's metal, it's metallic moving parts. So you want to make sure that there is, the right kind of lubrication, and that's what you enjoy with this product. The product also contains detergents to clean and maintain your injectors, your filters, your nozzles, your pumps, and all of that. So it's taking time to walk through your entire fuel system to ensure that all the pathways are clear so that your fuel economy can be optimized. Okay, it contains rust and corrosion inhibitors. Rust and corrosion is another thing that can clog up the pathways and create problems in whether it's your vehicle, whether it's your generator. So this in your tank is going to prevent that corrosion from happening. It contains demulsifiers that will help separate water from fuel, because one single drop can cause an injector to fail. It also contains a fuel stabilizer. This will prevent your fuel from breaking down prematurely. So one of the things that you find is that, especially for things like diesel, if you're putting fuel inside equipment that is maybe seldom used, okay, over time it begins to break, it begins to degrade. But with this product inside any engine, that fuel can stay the same for 7 years. So it's really a super food for your engine. So what makes our product different? People ask, how is this different from all those things that they pitched to us at the gas station? I'm sure they pitched it to you before and you were kind of suspicious and probably turned it down. Most people are going to be wary about what they're going to put in their car, because for most people, after your house, your car is probably your next biggest expense, right? So of course, it just makes sense that you want to be careful about what you're putting into your car. But what makes our product different is, number one, the science of our product, the formulation, the concentration of our product, and the results that we get. There's dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens of reviews, that show that this product works. Now, if you were going to try to match what is in these products with the things that you find on the market, you will probably have to buy 8, 9, 10, 15 different products. I just listed a number of things: the detergents, the lubricants, the stabilizers, the organometallic compound, which acts as a burn rate modifier. And so you could think that, oh, okay, since I know all the different components, I'll just go and buy all of them and put them together. One, you'll be spending a lot of money. Two, the combination, you probably would not get that right. And I always like to make the comparison that the fact that you go online and get the recipe on how to bake a cake doesn't mean that when you bake your cake, it will turn out like, somebody who is a pro at baking cakes. Or you get the recipe for making edikaikong or afang soup or ogbegiri. It doesn't mean that when you do that, because you got the recipe, it doesn't mean you know how to formulate it. Okay, so there's really nothing like our product on the market. Now, just imagine that 10 mils, to show you how concentrated this product is. Imagine that 10 mils. What's 10 mils? That little cup that we use to give our kids their medication, that's 10 mils. Their paracetamol syrup and all of that, that's 10 mils. 10 mils of this product will treat 100 liters of fuel. 10 mils. So that small thing will take care of 25-liter kegs in 4 places. That's powerful. People are always shocked whenever they are buying, a sachet, and they're like, really, this small? You mean I'll just put this tiny thing into my tank? We're like, well, experience it first and you will feel the power. So there's really nothing like this on the market. Some people have tablets, and there's some tablets that have, also have some burn rate modifiers. But the truth is this: number one, tablets usually will not dissolve. So this product dissolves instantly, and you will not find a trace of it. Tests upon tests can be done. There's no trace of it in the fuel. It dissolves instantly into the fuel. Tablets will leave residues within your tank. But beyond the fuel economy, all the other added benefits that this product brings, cleaning of your fuel system, preventing sludge and solids from forming in your fuel tank, all of those benefits, you will not get them with the tablets that you find on the market. So this is really the real deal. So who can use this product? All the pictures you find on the screen, from cooking gas, if you have a boat, you have an RV, tractor, crane, what, a truck, whatever, as long as it has an engine, this product will work inside it, right? So how do you apply the product? Simply, it's a liquid. You simply just pour it into your tank, whether it's your car or your generator. And this can also be applied into storage kegs, drums, or even tanks, right? So how do you dose? So we have what we call a standard dose, or a regular dose, if you like, and what we call the double dose. So the standard dose for this product is that 1 mil would treat 10 liters of fuel. 1 mil to 10 liters. So it's a ratio of 1 to 10 mils to liters. Okay, that's the regular dose. That's how you use this product most of the time. However, we have what we call a double dose, which is where you double the amount. Okay, so whenever you're treating your car for the first time, when you just introduce this into your vehicle, you're going to double dose your first 3 tanks. I want you to take note of that. I didn't say you would double dose your first 3 times. I said you would double dose your first 3 tanks. Because some people buy just 10 liters of fuel into their car and they double dose that. You know, somebody messaged me yesterday that he bought 10 liters and he didn't see anything. And I said, have you attended a presentation? You know, who gave you the information? You double dose your first 3 tanks. And the reason is that the product needs time to work within your fuel system. Okay, most of us are driving cars that are 10, 15 years old. Okay, so they've been exposed to all kinds of abuse, right? So the product needs time to work through that system. So for generators, you're going to double dose your first 5 tanks. Now, does this mean that you will not see that some people don't get results the very first time? Some people get results the very first time. You know, but not everybody will get a result the very first time. So it's important that you commit to this. Now, we even have what we call the 7-tank challenge, which every user must commit to. You know, I know everybody wants the quick result, want the quick fix, but things sometimes will take a process. Now, this 7-tank challenge is the experience that most people are going to encounter. You know, so these are the 4 different experiences that users will experience when they begin using this product. So at the bottom of the screen, let me just expand it. You can see that there are 4 graphs or 4 pathways. These are the 4 different pathways that users will experience. Most people, 70% of people, will experience that blue trajectory, where you apply this into your vehicle or to your generator, and you begin to find, you know, a steady and a rapid increase in your fuel economy, and then eventually it plateaus, you know, at a point where your engine is now working optimally. This will be the case for most people, but it won't be the case for everyone. This is why we say commit to your 7-tank challenge. Some people are going to experience that, what I call that orange pathway, where you initially see a rise and then a sudden drop, and then it now rises again. Some people would see that green trajectory, where for the first few tanks, they're not seeing any improvement, and then they now get a steady increase. So I'll give you an example. There's a video that somebody did online, somebody in the US. Okay, there's a review of this guy who had a Dodge truck that had 167,000 miles on it. And he wanted to prove whether or not the product actually works. So the first day he went and filled up his tank without the product, and he traveled 400 miles. So he went from full to empty and was observing his miles per gallon. So if you drive a more recent model car, on your dashboard, you will find the miles per gallon. That's the number of miles that each gallon of fuel is taking you. It's usually there's a reading on your dashboard. Most recent cars have that. Or what you might have is the number of miles to empty. So when you fill up, it will show you how many miles to empty. And so that's a very straightforward way for you to assess you know, whether your fuel economy is improving or it's not. So he established his baseline, and I've noticed many people in this part of the world don't know what their baseline is, you know. So day 1, he traveled 400 miles, and on that journey, he observed his dashboard, and the best he got was 20 miles per gallon, 20 miles. So the second day, he went back and filled up his tank and then applied the product. This time around, he just went 20. Now, again, he traveled, he drove full tank to empty, and the best he got was 21 miles per gallon. So it looked like, you know, nothing was happening. So again, third day, he filled up his tank, did his double dose, again, traveled, and this time around, it was about 22, 23 miles per gallon. So nothing significant, you would say, right? But by the 4th time, by the 4th tank, his miles per gallon went as high as 29 miles per gallon. So if he had quit on the first day, he would have said, oh, this product doesn't work. And he would have robbed himself. So look at 29 miles per gallon on a car that was at best doing 20 miles per gallon. That's what's the percentage in fuel economy there? So on every gallon he was getting 20 miles. Now he's getting 29. Now he got 29 miles. So we could say that's almost like a 40% increase in the fuel economy. So if he had quit on the first tank, on the second tank, or even on the third tank, he would have robbed himself of the eventual, savings that he was now getting to enjoy, right? So it's important that we stick to that. The 7-tank challenge, okay? Just got a message from Robert Hollis. He'll be with us shortly. So this is a testimonial that I like to share. One of the top universities in Nigeria currently using our product. And this product helped the university to cut down on their daily diesel consumption from 3,000 liters to 2,232 liters, meaning that they were now saving 768 liters daily. And over a month, that's 23,000 liters plus that they are saving on a monthly basis. Now, if we're to break that down, right, the quantity needed to treat 3,000 liters at the double dose is 600 ml. Okay, the double dose. Remember that 1 ml will treat 10 liters. So it's a ratio. The regular dose, 1 ml will treat 10 liters. So it's a ratio mils to liters. It's ratio 1 to 10. That's the standard dose. But for the double dose, it's ratio 1 to 5. So for 3,000 mils, 600, for 3,000 liters of diesel, 600 mils is what will be required. The cost for that is about 249, let's say 250,000, right? For the regular dose, it would cost them 125,000 naira to treat 3,000 liters of diesel. But when you add that over a month, where they ended up saving 23,000 liters of diesel in a month, was it really worth their expense? So if they were spending 125,000 per day, if you add that over a month, that's 3.7 million naira that they spent in a month on the product. So an expense of 3.7 million, saving them 23,000 liters. If you do the math, 23,000 liters today is somewhere around 13 to 14 million naira. So that's like a 3x return. So if you spend 4 million to get 13 million, that's a 3x return. Is that a good deal? I'm sure you would agree that that's a very good deal. At our clinic, here in Ibadan, the very first time that I tried the product, so excuse me, I had seen a lot of reviews. I had, read the information. I had interacted with people who had used the product, but I wanted to know for myself. I mean, I knew that this was a good opportunity, but I wanted to experience it myself. But what I experienced just blew my mind away. I took it to so we have a generator that has a 25-liter tank. And that tank usually would run for 9 hours, okay? I added the product, just 5 ml of the product. And, the following day came back, spoke with the security men. So we normally document whenever the gen comes on and when it's turned off. So I looked at their records, saw that they had run it for about 10 hours, 20 minutes. Went to check the amount of fuel left in the gen. To my surprise, there was still about half tank left. So it normally would have been exhausted. When I went to check, there was about half tank left. Mind blowing. A friend of mine took the product, had a similar experience, gave it to somebody else, had a similar experience. So it's something that this is no more on trial. My neighbor, he drives a Volkswagen Jetta. He said he traveled from Lagos to Ibadan and he saw what was the percentage? I don't remember the percentage he said, but I think he said his car normally would use about 15 liters for that trip, but it saved him 4 liters. So he has bought now from me 3 times because he travels a lot. He's bought now from me. He still bought from me today. I mean, this product has such a viral component to it. My 81-year-old landlord called me this morning and said I should send him the information. He needs to send it to somebody else. This is an 81. Oh my God, I was beside myself. I said, how can I get this? You know, how can we help people make money with this? An 81-year-old man said that he was talking because he's been using, he also bought again this morning. He said he needs that he's been using the product, and he told somebody at his church about it. And the person said that, please, can he get the information? And so as soon as he saw me this morning, he said, please, I should send him the flyers, that he needs to send it to somebody. I forgot. So when he came to buy in the morning, he said, you haven't sent me the information. I need to forward it to this person. And so I immediately sent it. An 81-year-old man is promoting the product because he has seen the benefits. I mean, of course, who doesn't want to save on fuel? I mean, he's a pensioner. Okay. So everything he can save, it counts. His wife was telling me yesterday that she hopes I'll be available to help her with applying it into the gas cylinder next week, because they're going to refill their gas cylinder next week. I'm saying this is allowing us to be a blessing to everyone. I mean, so if elderly people can extend the usage of their gas, of their generators, of their vehicles, do you think that you'll get a blessing? Do you think that God will be proud of you in doing that? So yes, we're going to make a lot of money, but this is beyond just making money. This is about making impact in the lives of people, because families have had to make severe adjustments because of this subsidy removal. We're positioned now to be a salt and to be a light in the lives of so many people. You know, so for me, it just gets me fired up. You know, yes, I mean, the financial opportunity, we love it, but we're enjoying being a blessing. So how do you get the product? There are two ways to get the product. You can get the product as an outsider by paying retail for it. So the retail price for the sachet, that's 10 mils, the retail price is 6,000 naira. That would treat, 100 liters for the standard dose. Yeah. You can also get the bottle, that's 120 mils, for 65,000 naira. Now, that's how you purchase as an outsider. So as an outsider, you can get it from us insiders at the retail price. However, that's really not the vision of the company. The vision of the company is to build a customer base of people who will be able to access this product at wholesale. So as an insider, you can purchase 16 sachets for the price of 57,861. Let's just call that 58,000. So that brings your unit cost of the product from 6,000 down to as little as 3,800 naira. Isn't that amazing? That's awesome. I mean, it's cheap compared to the savings that it brings and the benefits that it brings to your engines. Now, it even gets better than that. If you decided to buy 36 sachets, that's what we call the executive pack. If you're buying 36 sachets, you can get your unit cost to as low as something like 3,200 thereabout. Okay, so how do you prefer to get it, as an outsider or as an insider? Would you rather pay 6,000 or would you rather pay 3,400? Just drop it in the chat. How would you rather get this product, as an outsider paying 6K or as an insider? Just drop it in the chat. Outsider, insider. I want to know what your preference is. Okay, so that's really a summary of what the information the product information is all about. And there are two ways that you can engage this information. You can either engage with us as a customer, and becoming a customer, what does it take to become a customer? It's free. There's a link to whoever invited you to join this call has a link that they can send to you, and in 1 minute, you can create a customer account. By creating a customer account, the company now recognizes you as an insider, and it now gives you access to purchase wholesale. So there's a warehouse in Lagos. You can make payments to the company account, and communicate with the office that you've made your payments, and they will ship the products to you. So there's a partnership with DHL, but if you are in Lagos, you can just walk in. If you want to use a dispatch service, you can also do that by yourself. Okay. So customers are basically people who just want to save on costs. Okay, so that's one way to engage with this product. However, the purpose of this meeting is really because we want to connect with people who can see opportunity and they want to position themselves to be able to take advantage of all the benefits that come as we begin to release this product en masse into the market, into the awareness of Nigerians. You know, people don't yet know about this, but over the next 90 days, there's going to be such an intense effort that we're going to bring in millions of people to become aware of this. Companies and, you know, companies, large companies, small scale companies, households alike. So that's really why we invited you to come and check this out. I mean, we don't guess about whether you're going to buy the product. You will buy the product because you know everybody needs it, but not everybody wants to take advantage of the financial benefits that come. So if you are the person here that wants to take advantage of the financial rewards, and you know, what's the opportunity like? In Nigeria right now, there's 40 million liters of PMS that's consumed on a daily basis. Did you get that? 40 million liters consumed every day. If we were to work with those figures, this means that the demand for our product, working with those figures of 40 million, that means the demand for our product is 4 million meals on a daily basis. That's ratio 1 to 10. That means Nigerians need 4 million meals of our product. And when I did the numbers, you know, when I crunched the numbers, there's a monthly demand to the tune of 42 billion naira for this product. Okay, so the question is, out of that 42 billion naira that Nigerians, now even if we capture just half of the market and all we capture is 21 billion on a monthly basis, you can be very well guaranteed that every stakeholder is going to be cashing home big time, you know, as Nigerians, because every time people buy fuel, they're going to need the product, right? So if you want to see the money, if you want to understand the financial benefits, I want you to type it in the chat. Just say, show me the money, show me the money, show me the money, show me the money, show me the money. Type it in the chat, show me the money. Type it in the chat, show me the money. Aha. Okay, I'm seeing hands go up. Awesome. Show me the money. So it looks like a number of people have questions. But at this point, I'm going to turn it back to J Mama. J Mama is an amazing, phenomenal leader. So J Mama has had extensive experience working in the corporate sector, and then she transitioned to becoming an entrepreneur. You know, so she understands business structure, she understands strategy. She has made multiple seven figures, and not only that, she has helped people to also do outstanding results when it comes to distribution and the world of entrepreneurship in general. So I'm going to be handing it back to J Mama as she walks us through the rest of the presentation. So J Mama, are you there with us?
Yes, I'm here, Coach.
All right, ma. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for this amazing presentation. I hope you were all blown away, just like I was. Every time I listen to the product presentation, I see gold. I keep telling people we have a gold mine here. We have a gold mine here, and I wouldn't want us to miss out on what is here right now with us. Okay. I said earlier that I'm a business consultant. I actually set up a consulting practice when I left employment, and all I was doing was to help people structure, to help people with revenue assurance, cost reduction, and all of those things. So by the time it got to a point where I could not continue to sustain, I had to just look for something to leverage. Robert Kiyosaki says that leverage is the secret weapon of rich. So if you're not leveraging on anything, you are working too hard. So here we have a scalable production and distribution system that has been put together by an amazing set of brilliant minds. And here we are going to be enjoying things that we would ordinarily not have enjoyed if we had owned our own companies. I had to shut down my consulting practice because it was sapping me too much. I had to pay staff, I had to do all of those things, whether I was making money or not. But here we have a system where all of those things have been put together for you. Now you just take this amazing products and connect people, connect businesses to the product, and you get handsomely paid. This is a period of wealth transfer. Hear that again. This is a period of wealth transfer. It will be in your best interest to position yourself for what is coming. If you are interested, if you are pumped up, if you are fired to be part of this wealth transfer period, just put wealth transfer in the chat box. There are about 66 of us, okay, 61 of us right now on the call. Let me see wealth transfer as from as many people as possible. Wealth transfer. Position yourself for wealth transfer. I'm going to be showing you how that's going to be happening. Awesome, awesome. Wealth transfer. Okay, so we are positioning ourselves for something massive. We spoke about Zoom earlier in the day, that when the app came, people didn't pay much attention to it. But when the time came for it during the COVID, Zoom became a household name. This product has been in the market for years. My first contact with it was in 2012. And between 2012 and 2016, thereabouts, there was a major wealth transfer. People made a lot of money. This is a rebirth of this product. And there's going to be another period of wealth transfer. The question is, what will be your share? Coach shared about how the market is about 4.2 billion for us. If you determine to get just one share, 1% of the share of that 4.2 billion every month, you will be making 420 million naira monthly. What can that do for you? Think about it as I take you on this ride through the compensation plan. I call it the best I've ever seen. I've been in this industry for about 10 years, and I can tell you for free, there are some things I've seen in this compensation plan that just blew my mind. You know, people saw their earnings and they were like, really? What have I done? I mean, I've not even started anything and I'm seeing this kind of money, and everybody just went ballistic. And that's why you see the room is full right now. And we're going to be having this happen more often. So we have 8 amazing ways to make money here. As you connect customers to this opportunity, you get paid up to 50% of the BV. That's the business volume associated with whatever they buy. Somebody in December got about 2 million for that kind of business volume. Now the same person got another 2 million this June for another business volume like that. So imagine you having like 40 customers giving you 2 million each. What will the story of you and your family be like? Think about that while I go to the next way to make money, the jumpstart bonus. Now, we are using this product as the tool to help companies, organizations, high net worth individuals who consume fuel a lot to cut down on their spending and to also enjoy their various engines and equipment better and longer. So we're bringing value to the marketplace. Now, there are some people who need to be empowered to go give value to the market too. Some people don't have jobs. People are just barely surviving and looking for something to do. This is an opportunity to connect those people to this platform, to this amazing product that is changing lives. And that is why majority of you are on this call tonight. I also got on a call like this about 2 weeks ago. And I saw that from the Jumpstart alone, connecting entrepreneurs to this opportunity so they can be financially free and enjoy what we have here, you would be earning weekly and to earn indefinitely, infinitely, from creating a team of professionals, a team of entrepreneurs, creating value for businesses, saving businesses from going under. You know, the removal of the fuel subsidy will eventually crash or crumble some businesses. What if we could help them with this amazing product, saving them 25% to 30% or 35% in savings? What of the cost of maintaining their engines? So as you bring on entrepreneurs who will be doing this, bringing value to the marketplace, you begin to earn what we call jumpstart bonuses, and you can earn that infinitely. Then we'll have rank bonuses, just like in your business, in your employment, you rank up, you get promoted. Yes, for creating value and helping people create value. You rank up here from 1K affiliates, we have a lot of them on the call here, up to the master. We're privileged to have a super affiliate on this call all the way from the US, Mr. Robert Hollis. Thank you so much for joining us. We respect you, we honor you, we appreciate your time. With this earning, with this ranking, you know, you are positioned to earn up to $100. Is it from $100 to $500,000? Mr. Hollis will be talking to us later, and I want you to pay rapt attention to him, because if somebody is making huge money, if you look at that, he's on how much? Look at the slide. He's on how much there? $100,000. That was what he got as a super affiliate. That's no joke. That is no joke. Some people will never touch that kind of money till they die. I'm not cursing anybody, but that's the reality. Then this platform allows you to build two business systems, one on your right and one on your left. Professionally, we call it a binary structure. So every time you sign up a customer or a preferred customer that will be buying regularly, or you sign up an entrepreneur who becomes an affiliate, you are either putting them on your right business structure or your left business structure. And for each of these pairs, you get paid 10 to 20% on your lesser leg. Now, as you join our members trainings and leadership calls, you get to understand the breakdown of all of this. Okay, then we have the amazing check matching bonus. Wow, this was another thing I saw that blew my mind. As you go on in this business, from all of those people you are helping to grow, you get to match all the checks they earn from their binary commissions. Listen to this. The more people you help, the more money you can make. That is why our dear Joe Getty says he would prefer to earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of his own efforts. Imagine what it will mean for you to create a team of people, 100 people who are earning nothing less than 5 million a month, and you get a percentage of whatever they are earning. That will be impact in the lives of people, and that will be change in your own life. Then we'll have what we call the global bonus pool. For every person, for every customer, for every entrepreneur you refer to this opportunity, who would use the products or even begin to share the products, the company takes note of it. And for every 4, the company shares its monthly volume with you. So 2% of the total volume sold in a month in terms of business volume is set aside by the company to be shared with people who make the effort to connect at least 4 people to this product and this business every month. It could be 4 customers, it could be 4 new affiliates. And guess what? You are free to enroll as many customers as possible, as many affiliates as possible, even if they are 1,000. So for every 4, you get a share of this bonus pool. Someone was telling us the first week I listened to this presentation, he said one of the months he earned about $70 as one share. Imagine someone having 10 shares for that month. That would be $700 free for him. So this is an amazing opportunity to change your life and change the lives of other people around you. Now, as you grow in this business, you keep ranking up, maintaining your rank, helping people rank up too. You get paid monthly. So it's more like creating residual income. And that's what leverage does for you. It creates residual income so that you can calculate something like a monthly, weekly salary. Finally, we have the customer mastery bonus, where as you build the customer base with your team, you get handsomely rewarded. If you have 5,000 people in your team who are customers, and a customer volume of 5,000 in your team, you are going to be earning 250,000 for that month. So you can place yourself on a salary of 250 or 500 or up to $20,000. You just tell yourself, look, my team, every month we are going to be servicing as many people as possible and ensuring that based on the conditions surrounding this bonus, we are going to be doing 1 million in customer volume. If you achieve that target every month, you can make $20 million every single month. Imagine you have 10 people in your team who have the same idea, who have the same drive to make this happen. You will surely become a billionaire in no time. So if you want to become a billionaire, just put billionaire in that chat box. Billionaire, billionaire. You must see it before you can be it, right? The future you cannot picture. Is it possible for you to feature in it? It will be hard. So this is visualization time. Tell yourself you are the next billionaire. I am the next billionaire. I am the next billionaire. And now this is the platform. This is the tool we're going to use to get there. We have the leadership. We have the structure. We have the amazing product. And all of us are so proud to be connected with the company and the leadership in this company. So how do you get started? How do you get started? There are 2 ways to get started here. You could come in as a builder. It's about 58,000 naira. And then as an executive, which costs about 125,000 naira. But here we are business builders. So what we are focused now on is being executives. If you're looking at making 420 million naira every month from a business, it will be foolhardy for you to want to, start it with as low as possible. So we hit this business hard. We come in as executives with 125,000 naira, get all the trainings necessary, connect with the leaders that we should connect with, ask the right questions, get the right answers, and get to work. We're on a 90-day run, starting 1st of July. The preps are on now. So get back to the person who invited you to this call, get connected to our leadership calls, and you will just be blown away. Give yourself a 3 months period to change your story. So I want you to write in the chat box how much you would want to earn in 3 months that will make this journey worthwhile for you. How much? How much would you like to make in the next 3 months that will make this journey worthwhile for you? We have set $1 million for December. So we're going to be doing 500K in 3 months. So tell me, I'm seeing $500, $500,000. Yes, Robert Hollis. Yes. Thank you, sir. We're seeing 5 million naira, $2 million. Amazing. So if you have a big dream, the best thing is for you to what? Connect to the big dreamers. Talk to those who have walked the path. My people say, if you know where the stones are, you would walk on water. And except somebody shows you the path where the stones are, you would sink. So we don't want to sink. We have amidst us an amazing leader that must be properly, introduced. I don't have the details to introduce him right now, but I will soon in a couple of days. So let me pass the mic back to our Coach Josh to do the proper intro.
Awesome.
So that every one of us will be fired up for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you all.
Thank you so much, J Mama. Thank you. It's always a blessing having somebody like you build this business because your leadership, your wisdom, all of that you bring to the table is just amazing. So thank you so much. So if you got value from what J Mama just presented to you, just drop some fire emojis in the chat section, as right now I'm going to invite somebody who I encountered for the very first time in 2013, and I've been consuming his materials. So it's almost unreal that today we have the privilege to hear directly from Robert Hollis. Now, this is somebody who he's excelling in business, but beyond just making money is the legacy, is the impact that he makes in the world. Can you imagine having 67 people being able to point to you and say, this person is the reason why I've been able to create $1 million in income? That's legacy, that's impact. And those are the kind of stories that we are here to create over the next 12 to 18 months with this business. And so that's why we're really excited to have Robert on the call. Robert, I'm going to be handing it over to you. Thank you so much for agreeing to, take on our presentation at such short notice. Your authenticity, your leadership, we appreciate you. Everybody is saying we love you, we love you, we love you. Thank you so much, Robert. So can we all make welcome with a round of applause, Robert Hollis?
Thank you so much, Coach Joshua. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me all right?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can hear you, Robert.
I am so excited to be on here. And for some of you, I've been involved in marketing for 36 years. I'm hearing a little bit of feedback. I think that some people are not muted out. I'm just so excited to be on here. I got involved in My Daily Choice over 5 years ago. In fact, it's 5 years and 3 months. And I just went over 4.5 million in earnings. And so let me see. I see here. Is it muted? Do I need to go in and find how to mute? Oh, I don't hear anything now. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And I just thought, we get a mobile app, we get a mobile app with our phone. So, you can see right on the mobile app, there is My Daily Choice. And this is free. The back office is free. And so, I'm going to click right on back office there. And I have a phrase that I've used forever that I have a patent for, and that's documentation beats conversation. And so you can see right here that if I hold it up there, we have a little over 19,000 affiliates and customers, and you can see the earnings there of 4.5 million. And I'm just so excited because Jamama, I'm telling you, you guys and Coach Joshua, and I know there's a lot of other new 1Ks that are on here. And for us to be in Nigeria and being able to go all over the world. And here's something that's really amazing about this product. Before network marketing, I was an auto mechanic. And I built race cars. And so listen to this. I've never in my history have marketed a product that works every time. Not sometimes, every time. If a person will do the double dose and do just what they do, it will work every time. We don't have to have people that say, well, my body type, the nutrition didn't work, or I'm not a good trader online, so I didn't make any money, or I don't understand crypto. This product works every time. So the way Josh Wagle shared it with me is listen, if you would walk up to an ATM machine and you would put $5 in and it would spit $20 out. How long would you stand in front of that ATM machine? And so what's really, really, really amazing about this product too is listen to this. If a person used our product, they're going to earn money and savings. And it's the only product I've ever marketed where people earn savings and make money from the product without even doing the business. So it's really, really amazing. And of course, like Jamama said, Josh Wagle, the owner of this company, we're almost 9 years old, debt-free, did $500 million in sales. But Josh Wagle, when he was 18 years old, marketed this exact product in 2009, I believe, till 2013, 14, and did it right there in Nigeria and did it right there in Africa. And Josh and Chris Robinson made over 100 million in the African market. And so this product then went off the market, and then Josh bought MDC. And so we went back to the company that had it and brought it in just for you guys. So I promise you the company knows each and every one of you exist. It's really neat to see everyone. And I think that I think you guys let me share the screen here. Let me see here. But I wanted to show you guys this. I'm just so proud of each and every one of you. And so of course we have Coach Joshua here that hit 10K. Congratulations. I mean, that's just amazing. I mean, he's so close to 25K. And then we got Mosh, of course, 5K. And then we have the other 1Ks that are all from Nigeria. And I've been posting, if I missed you, please reach out to me. And oh, I was going to show you guys this. What you can do is you can very simply just click on here, which is rank recognition in your back office. And then what you could do is get the picture of the person, upload the picture, and it immediately prints out the rank. And so then you can click on this rank and download it or copy it and then post it so we can share this with social media. It's just, the company is just got all this incredible technology that's just state of the art. And so I'm just so proud of each and every one of the people here. please, I know that all of you, probably just like me, have tried numerous companies and they let you down. They let you down. Here's how I share people that. Is I was a pretty analytical person. So I was a mechanic. And so I've only had 3 girlfriends in my life, 3 girlfriends. And the first 2 girlfriends, they said that they didn't want to be around me anymore. It broke my heart. So if I was in a relationship and then it no longer had, I could quit for the rest of my life, or I could try again. So I get another relationship and I get hurt again. And then I get in a relationship that I'm with my wife right now, Terry, and I built this business for her. And we've been together for over 40 years. So please, if you said, I've tried these, I've been in these companies before, this company will not let you down. They will not let you down. And I just was chatting with Josh, and I'm trying to get him to jump on here as a surprise person. If not, we'll do it later. But I just want each and every one of you to know that the company knows you're there. They've seen the spike in sales. When, you know, I got to give a quick shout out to Joshua Daramella. Man, he's been with the company, and I just told him to have faith and keep planting seeds, because you never know how many seeds are in an apple. So everyone can cut open an apple and count the seeds, but not anybody but God knows how many apples are in one seed. And so I just told him to just keep planting and keep planting. And he would find seeds like Joshua and Mosh and some of the other Jamama and some of the other people that are on here, that from that one seed, you're going to make an orchard. And from that one seed, it's going to be multiple orchards. So a lot of you want certain seeds to grow. Don't stop planting seeds. Just keep planting seeds. So that's all I have. I know this company is going to be here for generations of wealth. I love the energy and the stuff of this one. And so I'm going to turn it back to Coach Joshua. And I know that he's going to have us, you know, talking to some of the leadership. So I loved it. It's documented. It's here. I love, nothing's on trial. It's all here. I can't wait till next payday. Next Thursday. Today was a payday. I know a lot of people got paid, but when you see where some of these leaders, their paychecks are going to be next Thursday, it's going to blow some people's minds. It's going to totally blow some people's minds. So Coach Joshua, back to you. And Jamama, I really loved hearing the part that you said.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Robert. We are so excited. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who came on the call tonight. You guys have seen the information. If this was your first time, get back to whoever gave you this invitation and get their link. It's free to sign up. It doesn't take 1 minute, but in 1 minute, you can change your entire life. You know, I saw this only, you know, just under a month ago, but I saw the vision, and it's just amazing how so many other people now have caught the vision, and look at the speed at which people are beginning to hit the ranks. I'm very sure that, you know, in this month of July, we're going to have so many people who will crush 5K, crush 10K, crush 25K, because we're not stopping. You know, people are telling me that, look, Josh, we're ready to work. Josh, we're ready to work. This is what the market needs, and we're ready to go all out. So if you see the vision, if you see what we see, get back to whoever invited you and have them give you their link. So we're going to be going on right now to have a leadership meeting. So this general meeting is over. But if you want to work, you know, directly with us, kindly get back to whoever sent you their link. So thank you everyone for being on the call tonight. We love you. Wow. The number of participants seems to be growing towards the end of the meeting. What happened? Anyway, so we want to have a leadership meeting right now. So all the guests, you know, if this is your first time, we'll be bringing this meeting to an end, and then we'll be getting on with the leadership meeting with Robert Hollis. So thank you everyone for being on the call with us tonight. God bless you and have a wonderful,
Thank
wonderful
you.
time. So tomorrow, Friday, we'll have this same meeting by 8 p.m. This same meeting will hold again by 8 p.m. So if you're new, get on board and get the invitation scripts, begin to reach out to your contacts and get them on the Zoom call tomorrow night so that you can be positioned to start to make money right from the very first day. Okay, there's nothing to slow down for, nothing to wait for. There's people that need this product out there. Okay, so tomorrow 8 p.m. same time, we'll see you there. All right then, so we'll be ending this call and then jumping on another call in exactly 2 minutes from now. Thank you, everyone. God bless you and bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.